Good everyone, hope you are doing really great and your NEET preparation is going really well. So today we will see how to study organic chemistry. This is not just for NEET aspirants, even for your board exam or JEE, whatever. Okay, firstly, what is so special is organic chemistry? Why do people afraid of it? People are afraid because they are afraid. To be frank, if you start loving some subject, like then you might not be afraid of it. Let's say everyone likes biology, but there are people who love chemistry and physics also, right? Even they are getting more marks in physics than biology, so it's obviously the love you show to the subject. Okay, once you really started loving it, think of it as a ordinary subject. Don't think, let's say, even within chemistry we do have inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry and organic chemistry. Why do people always say organic chemistry is harder? Because we do have physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, all will come under chemistry only, right? So it is our mindset basically. I know it is difficult for many students. It is not that much easy to study organic chemistry comparing to other subject, but we can do it. Okay, how we can do it? We have to know how to proceed with the organic chemistry. We can't study as simply as like by reading a paragraph and so on. So okay, you should have a mind map, I could say. So in this video I will be giving you like overview of how to study organic chemistry, and I'm sure that it will be really helpful. Okay, so without any delay, let's get started. Yeah, firstly, we will see, as I said, the organic chemistry is really important. Okay, because if you see in the NEET 2024, the weightage of class 11 and class 12 organic chemistry chapter wise I have given. If you could see in the class 11, we have nearly 8 percentage. Okay, in class 12, we do have got nearly 26 percentage of the questions from the organic chemistry itself. Here is the split up of each and everything. You can have a look at this. So now you got the importance of organic chemistry, and the main thing is you can solve the organic chemistry questions in really very less time if you really know the concepts. This is true. Even you can ask the toppers also. They might have tell you that in the organic chemistry only they have spent very less amount of time. Okay, because if you understand the organic chemistry very well, within the milliseconds you can give the answers immediately. That much easy it is if you really love it and learn it properly. Okay, so let's see what is the strategy for it. Now, let's have a basic idea of organic compounds. Initially, you know what is organic compounds? The compounds which contains the carbon, right? This organic compounds can be further divided into aliphatic and cyclic. Okay. Then the cyclic compounds are further divided into homeo and hetero compounds. Now, within this homeo, we do have alicyclic and aromatic. Now, again, this aromatic compounds are divided into benzoyl and non-benzoyl. This is how you need to initially understand. Like, okay, I'm studying about organic compounds. What are the divisions of it? How we can classify it? Okay, so this is a basic overview of how the organic compounds are there in your chemistry. Now, in class 12 we do have more weightage. Agree, but the question is, do we need to include class 7 or do we need to exclude? As I said in many videos, class 11 is more important if you want to score your mark in organic chemistry. Without basics, how can you go and study class 12? Without bricks we can't build a building, right? So it is your class 11 is your bricks. Okay, you have to grasp whatever you can learn from it. Okay, like we do have many terms coming, like your functional group, isomerism, resonance, reaction, hyperconjugations, or like mechanism, plus I effect, minus effect. There are so many things, right? You might be learning many new things, but it is not mandatory that you need to know the definition line by line. You just need to know the concept. If someone say isomerism, you should like able to think, yeah, this is the concept of isomerism, I can able to solve the question from it. Okay, that is what expected from you, not to memorize the definitions of it. Okay, so in class 11, once you start studying the GOC, and even in the self study timetable I have mentioned, okay, like you should not ignore the basis for any of the chapter. As well as organic chemistry, it is really important, because with the general organic chemistry you can understand many concepts and you can easily able to learn class 12. So then think how important class 11 is. So don't ignore, take your time. We do have time for your NEET exams, right? So take your time, give as much as time for your general organic chemistry, so it will be easier while you are going through the further lessons. Okay, now we will see what is the order of learning the reactions, or what are the things how I need to learn. As I discussed earlier, in class 11 we do have come across functional group nomenclature, so on. So okay, so initially while to solve the reaction is the main key concept, right? Initially you need to know the functional group. So people might know the reaction sometime, but they don't know the functional groups, right? So the functional groups are important. Let's say these are some functional group, everyone might be already knowing your alcohol, chloro, right? Your methoxy, aldehyde, ketone, cyanide, amine, nitro. There are so many functional groups are there, no? So how you will be remembering? Write it down. Write it down and stick it to your wall and revise it every day as many times as possible. Okay, let's say if somewhere you are seeing the CH3, you should immediately know that is it is methyl, right? Then when you see there is an oxygen added to it, what is it? Now it will be methoxy, right? So the functional group of this will be methoxy. So that's called. So that's how you have to recall every day. So it will be easier in the further reaction process. So now you learned the functional groups, right? Now you need to know what is the priority of functional group. So why I need to know that? Let's say only OH is there. You will know alcohol. Okay, that is a functional group and you will name accordingly. Let's say in this case on we do have two groups, right? Then how will you name it? Like you can simply say I will name it first and I name it second. That won't happen. Okay, so for that we do have a priority. Let me show you. If you could see, this is the priority list of functional group. On the basis of this only, you need to name the compounds. Okay. Now let's say Cl comes first or OH in this order. Then how to remember this order? I am just making a trick of it. Already I have made some videos for your organic chemistry. All the naming reaction might have covered there. Now I will give you some tricks furthermore, like to memorize this also. Wait for it. So OH. Yes, here Cl is here. So which is coming first? OH. So you need to number from OH. So this is 1, this is 2. Now can you try to name this reaction what it is called? So it will be 2-chloro phenol. Simple, right? Why chloro is coming first, phenol is coming second? Anyone know? If someone have read the nomenclature, how to name it, you will be knowing it. Comment it down if you know. Okay. So here I'm not giving you how to name everything, just an overview of how you should study. Okay. So with the priority only, we will be numbering it, then we will name it, right? Now, can you try to answer this one? Let me show the priority list. Yeah. Let's say. Just a minute. See, OH and COH are the functional group. COH I could see, OH I could see here. So which comes first? Your COH, right? So I have to put 1 here, 2 here. Can you pass it down and give me the name for this compound? If anyone already know how to name a compound? So, yeah. So it is nothing but your 2 hydroxy benzoic acid, right? So now you've got to know functional group I have to learn, then functional group priority. Now the reaction. So let's say there is a reaction. Leave all this. What you will think whenever you say reaction, what are the things we will have? Simple terms. Let's say x plus y gives z. So we will have reactant and there will be a product and sometime we will add some substrate. Okay. And sometime there can be some intermediate coming before that z. Let's say K is coming. All those can happen in the reaction. So the same we will connect with the organic chemistry. There will be substrate. What is substrate? Substrate or nothing but your reactants. Okay. So we can say reactants as substrate. Now what is your attacking reagent? So what is the reagent you are using over there? Okay, the catalyst, whether it is now, let's say you have an attacking reagent. So what it is, whether it is a nucleophile base or electrophile, you have to classify further like that. Now let's talk about intermediate. Now let's say they're formed an intermediate as I say here. Now this is a carbocation or carboanion or free radical. We have to think in that terms. Okay. Now there is a solvent you are adding to your solution. Okay. Then the solvent is polar or non-polar. So this is how you have to think. This might be like more difficult to you, but I have a table in the next page. I will show it to you. So while you start writing in that way, no, you can answer everything easily. So organic chemistry will be in your fingertips. Okay. So whenever you have a reaction, you have to think, okay, what is the substrate? So then what is the attacking reagent used in it? Whether it is a nucleophile base or electrophile. Then you have to check if there is an intermediate. Then whether it is a carbocation, carbanion or free radical. Then you have to come for the solvent. Okay, so this is how a normal organic reaction looks like. Now there are many types of reaction. Okay, all might be knowing it. So basically we have to know the functional group, then we have to know the priority of the functional group, then we have to know what are the components of your reaction. Then within the reaction there are multiple types of reaction, right? Let's say nucleophilic substitution reaction. That might be okay. When I say nucleophile substitution reaction, then it is whether S1 reaction or S2 reaction, right? Then the next question is like electrophilic substitution reaction. Then it might be elimination reaction or nucleophilic addition reaction, then condensation reaction, free radical reaction. So these are the types of reaction which you can see in your organic chemistry, right? So now see, within this 10 minutes, you got an idea what are the components of the organic chemistry, what are the terms we will be learning in your class 11, then you know what is how to read the functional groups and all. Then the reaction, now you got the idea. So in a reaction, a substrate, attacking agent, intermediate can be there. Then these are types of a reaction. Now after getting all the basics idea, this part is really important. At least listen to this, okay? So you have to create a trick table. So we are always want some tricks to learn anything, right? So what this trick table is basically, so there are so many reaction, how many you will write each and every day and practice. For that, simply what we have to do, so in this table, let's say there is one reaction. What you will do, what is the name reaction? Firstly you will write it, okay? Then what is the reactant in this? Then what is the reagent or like a condition, whether you are heating it, whatever, even the temperature you can mention over there, okay? The conditions you can do. Then the product reactant, what is the product you are getting? Then what is the changing? Nothing but whenever you are having a naming reaction, always you will be knowing that it is changing from, let's say in what is that Finkelstein reaction, it will be changing from your chloride or bromide to iodide, right? So in that way, what is the change happening here? So if I could show you with one example, so it will be very clear for you. Let's say I'm taking one, I will write here, just give me a minute. So let's say Finkelstein reaction. So how to remember this reaction? Tricks are already given. Check the description. Okay. So it is already also known as the halogen exchange reaction. Okay. So what how your Finkelstein reaction will look like? It will be your alkyl halide, right? This is your alkyl halide. Then you will be adding a sodium iodide to it, and you will be having your acetone, right? So acetone and all will come in your reagent. Okay. Then what will happen? This will formed, right? Am I right? You can go and see the trick video. You can easily remember this. I will be taking on alkyl halide. Then I will be adding the sodium iodide. When I act it with acetone, what will be the react products? Okay, so this is the reaction. Now, how to fill the table for this? Let's say serial number. Okay, I'm just filling it out. Okay, let it be. So initially, okay, serial number. Then name of a reaction. What will you write? You will write it as Finkelstein reaction, right? Then what is the next one? Next we have to write the reactant. What is your reactant? You know it is nothing but your Rx. Am I right? Now what this X can be, it can be chlorine or bromine. All this you have to mention here itself, so it will be easier for you when you're going or studying in the next time. Okay, so you should not be confused what the X should be. Then what is the reagent and condition? Reagent, sodium iodide we are having, along with that we are having your acetone, right? So all will come here. Now what is the product? The product we got it is your nothing but Ri. Okay, that is the main product. You can mention your NaX also, but this is the main product we are looking for, right? Ri. Now what is the change happened? So from iodide it changed to your chloride or bromide. Anything, right? It can be Cl or Br. Now you got it. How we have to write? Oh, sorry, my handwriting went so bad. Now you got it, know how to fill this table. So you're like, what is the name of the reaction? What we have taken as the reactant? What are the reagent and condition in that? What is the product form and what is the change? Okay. So now if you keep on writing all this within a sheet, I will also try to prepare from my side. But if you write by your own self, it will be more helpful for you to understand. But I will also help for sure. If you need it, please let me know in the comments. Or if there is any need in the organic chemistry, any other tricks you need, please do mention that also well. So even the PDFs are available in Telegram just for your reference. Okay. So now you got to know, right? Like how you fill the table. If you have this sheet ready, so your organic chemistry is almost half done, right? Just revising matters. Okay. You have to revise it again and again, and you will be easily knowing, okay, if this reaction, so this will be the reactant, this will be the reagent, and try to solve MCQs based on that. So it will be very easy for you. So we are almost covering the last topic of the video now. Then it is about conversion. So what is conversion is like from a one product or a compound, how can we bring the other compound? You can imaginary think. How will I got to know? Now we prepared one table, no? Like that if you prepare, let's say from phenol I have to prepare benzaldehyde, so you will get to know so from what in which reaction there is a product of where is the what is that benzaldehyde is coming, so I have to go in that way, right? So you will be proceeding accordingly. Once you have this table, no, you will be able to get it. So let's say from OH, that is your phenol, I want to match it to a benzaldehyde, so I'm thinking whether I can use the alkylation, right? For class alkylation method. So firstly, what if you add your zinc test, which is a simple catalyst, you will be getting your benzene ring. Okay, then I'm using the alkylation. So what is the now? How you will be remembering what is the reagents of your alkylation? You have the table and you have the tricks provided by me. So both will be helpful and you can do it immediately. So now you what you will be getting? You will be getting the toluene. So once you got the toluene, you will know if I do the etad reaction, what will happen? I will be getting the benzaldehyde, right? So whatever needed, you got it immediately just because you already know what are the reaction, what are the functional group, like you know everything, right? So this is how it will be helpful for you in your exam preparation. You can sit as a group of friends and let's like give them the task. Okay, can you now convert what is this phenol from to benzaldehyde? Then your friend should think of all the reaction that can give your benzaldehyde, then he should solve it, right? So this is a healthy competition you can do. Okay, now the last and important one as well, this is your roadmap. What is this roadmap? Let's say there is a reaction A, there is a product A, so then it forms B, then it forms C, then you have to know how we can form this A to C directly. Let's say this C, then this B is giving D. Then what is the connection between A to D? How can I, what is the reactant I have to use to form D from A? So like so many links are there, right? So this is called as a roadmap. Like if I could show you an example, okay, let's say let's take a diazonium salt, okay? So if you prepare this roadmap, it will be really helpful. Trust me, okay? So I'll with the diazonium chloride, if I reduce it, I can get RnH2, right? So further, what can I get? This can be further written as your R2 plus Cl minus. From this, you can you and everybody who know we can get your RF or RCl, okay, and RBR and so on. So I can get all this product. Now if I act this with the CuCN, what will happen? I will be getting RCN, right? See how the linking is happen. From starting this, I got this product and this is called your roadmap. So okay, with this RCN also, what we can do when I do the oxidation, what will I get? I will be getting RCO H. This RCOH can further written as your ROCl. Then this ROCl can further written as your RCO. How it will be? RCONH2, right? So from this you can again form this RNH2. Now you understand the meaning of roadmap. See, you can start anywhere in the street and you will get to the final street. okay, final goal wherever you want to achieve. So if you start writing this roadmaps, right, like you will become the king. You can even master in organic chemistry, but you have to sit and do your work. Okay, obviously it will take time, but it will help you to master the things very clearly. I will also try to prepare roadmap from my side, like yeah, I will try to give you and help you as much as I can do. And I need your efforts and supports also by subscribing, liking, and join the Telegram channel. And if you want anything, please let me know. We'll see you in the next video.